Well, here's a bit of a rare item. For those of you that have followed my YouTube channel for any number of years or are familiar with my model steam engine website, you will know that I already have one of these. This is a Saf Toy electric engine. However, the one I have is in a pretty poor state, and it was missing several parts, the whistle and the chimney. And I saw this one on eBay recently. It appears to be pretty much new in box. It obviously hasn't been used much at all because it's in absolutely superb condition. But also what attracted me to it was the fact that it came with the box and the instruction leaflet, which we'll have a closer look at in a minute. And it even came with a spare leather piston, which is amazing. So yeah, I was really lucky to get this. It was an auction and I was very lucky to win it. So let's have a closer look at the actual engine first. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with the Saf Toy electric engine, basically under this casting here we have an electric motor, and it drives via this band, this flywheel. This flywheel then drives this crank, which operates this little leather piston in this tube here. Now there's a non-return valve at the other end of this tube. This is an air chamber. So basically, after it's been running for a while, a little bit of pressure builds up in here, and you can operate the whistle. So it's an unusual. I've not seen another engine quite like this, and it's just an interesting design. It has a little dummy governor there, and it is just an unusual bit of kit. As I said, this one is in remarkably good condition. Now, when I got my first one, I had no idea of what age these were. I guessed them to be about 1950s, but the instruction book, instruction leaflet I should say, that came with it, actually says down here in the corner, I don't know if you can see that, copyright 1946. So it's a little bit older than I actually thought it was, and for it to be in this such good condition is truly remarkable. So yeah, these are amazing bits of kit. So let's run it up, then you can see it running. Now obviously, to run this in the UK, you have to run it through a step down transformer because it needs 110 volts, but I have several of those. So there you go. Not particularly exciting, but you can see how it all works. And if I open the whistle up, you get a little bird chirp coming out of it. No, it's just a nice toy. Quite a nice example of well, you know, mechanical toys of that period, 1940s. I mean, this is just after the Second World War. You know, it's a lovely bit of kit. Right, let's have a quick look at the close-up look at the manual. Now, this is it's just a folded sheet, but for it to have survived and stayed with the actual engine for this length of time is quite amazing. You've got a detailed parts list on the back here, showing the various different bits of the engine. If we open it up, what you have inside, and this is truly interesting from my perspective, is basically these are a quite detailed little plans showing you how you can make attachments to run on this engine from bits of scrap wood and materials you might have lying around in the house. So you know, it expands the interest for the child at the time to play with this engine, and I just thought that was quite a nice idea. But, and it's just lovely to have this, you know, as a companion to the actual engine. So there you go. So there you go, the Saf Toy electric engine from around about 1947. I'm sure they've made them for a few years. In absolutely pristine condition. All original. It's just fantastic. You know, I'm just so pleased to have this. What a sweet little whistle that is. Well, if you enjoyed this little video on the Saf Toy electric engine, thanks very much for watching as always. Cheers.